Well, we are live.
Hello.
And
We're live. We're trying something new.
Yeah, it's Chit Chat with Jen and Dave.
Let's
right?
see what happens.
So
Chit Chat with Jen and Dave. We haven't done one in a really long time, but we did a few podcasts a
Right.
while back, and they were a lot of fun.
no. So we decided to try something a little bit different. We wanted to do the podcast and the
A
Facebook
live video.
the
Dave had the awesome idea.
So we were going to do
It was Dave's
Facebook
idea.
Live, right? And we were going to do the podcast at the same time.
We
So
got two things recording right now, friends.
You see how she cuts me off?
No, I don't.
She doesn't let me finish my thought, ladies and gentlemen. This is
You have to
this
let
is-
me speak.
I know.
I
But
need to
I do
speak.
have to complete a thought, though. That would be nice. That would be nice.
Complete your thought.
Well, you took it. You took my thunder.
I didn't
She
take-
took my
I took no
guys, did she
thunder. I
take my
took no thunder.
Did she take my thunder?
No.
I think she did. All right.
Look, we have Octi here. Listen, I have no idea what we're going to talk about.
I do.
I have no notes, no nothing.
Well, first of all,
Like, what are we talking about? I have Octi here. Octi is happy. The day started out fantastic, then got sketchy. And so Octi kind of went like this. But Octi is back. Octi is back to happiness. So, right there.
So if you guys haven't seen our podcast before, this is kind of the normal setup. And what we normally do is just put the podcast up. But again, like I said, we decided to try something different, try a podcast and a Facebook Live at the same time. But the one thing...
We'll see what happens.
The one thing I did want to talk about today...
What do you want
and
to talk
if
about
you
today?
guys-
I bet baseball.
If you guys are in the sports...
Yep,
all
there
right,
we go. There it is.
You guys would
There
know...
it is.
You guys would know that right after the All-Star break in baseball and right before the beginning of training camp in football
Nothing,
is the
right?
worst. And it's bad for you too, right? Because you like sports.
I do. I enjoy watching sports. I really like basketball. That's
Yeah.
like my favorite to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
But when you have four...
I get really into it.
Yeah. And when you have four major sports going, basketball, baseball, football, and hockey, and then they all come to an end, you're just kind of chomping at the bit. Because we watch football, we watch
do.
basketball,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
baseball.
we won't even go there with our Cardinals, though, right?
No.
You brought up football. I am not a happy camper right now.
Yeah, we're Cardinals fans too.
I'm not very
transplant.
I kind of I'm not very big on is this a good deal? Is this not a good deal? Right? I'm not versed in that, but I saw because I have the ESPN app, right? It was breaking news or whatever, and the quarterback was signed.
Right.
To me, with the little bit of knowledge that I have, as I'm just a little peon, I know nothing about anything, I thought it was dumb. So I was out of town and I started texting, Dave and Devin and Noah, and I'm like, okay, am I crazy?
So if you're,
or is this a good?
so basically, if you're living under a rock, Kyler Murray signed a huge deal with the Arizona Cardinals, but that's not the bad thing. That's not the crazy thing. The fact is, they put in his contract a clause, and it's written in his contract. It's a clause that
Hilarious.
basically says that he's going to study game film for 4 hours a week. Most NFL quarterbacks will study game film for 4 hours a night, let
yeah,
alone a week.
right?
And they don't have to be told to do it, and it doesn't have to go into their contract to be told to do it.
Because they want to get better.
This makes Kyler Murray look like a child.
It does.
And it makes people
does.
like
Honestly,
us who are Cardinal fans. I mean, Giants and Jets. We're from back east, yes, but we've lived here for 27 years.
Yeah.
This is our team now.
Well, here's the other malfunction.
There's
because
oh,
now they redid it.
gets even
So
worse.
now, yeah. So if it wasn't bad enough, just let it go. They took that out or something like that, right?
They removed it. They rewrote
because the talking heads were all over it.
And
now you look even dumber. Just saying.
So here's what's going to happen.
My opinion.
The moment Kyler Murray goes back to throw the football, and the moment he misses a receiver,
oh boy,
people are going to say, "Well, if he studied film,
yeah,"
or he throws an
yeah,
interception,
he's never going to hear the end of this.
They're going to say, "Well, if he studied film, he wouldn't have gone through that."
Yeah,
and that's
agreed.
sad.
Agreed.
But We do have a couple of weeks left, guys and gals. And guess what's happening? Fantasy football's coming.
Oh, yeah, we got a plan. We're going to go do it live this year, right?
Yep.
Get me the pictures of the players, please.
Pictures of the players have nothing to do with how they're going to perform.
Pictures of the players has everything to do with how to choose a team. Just saying.
Your team is going to be in last place. You know that.
Never was before.
So this year we're going to do something.
I kick your butt.
Well, this year we're doing something different, right? We're going to do a live draft, and I never play for money because I just don't have it to play.
We're doing it this year, though,
We are
right?
this year.
Just a little bit.
It's not going to be that much, maybe 25,
and it's
30.
something that you created. So.
Yeah, and so what we're going to do is there's some people I work with, Jen, the kids. We got a bunch of people playing fantasy, and we're going to have a live draft.
It'll be fun.
Next month, we're going to be at...
I thought this month. Well, August.
Yeah, okay,
This
so
is like
August, we're going to do a live
There's one more
draft.
day in July. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to go probably to Twin Peaks. I'm not sure if some of you have Twin Peaks by you guys, but it's probably the one sports bar in the valley here that has TVs everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
There's TVs everywhere.
It doesn't matter which way you're facing.
I even called them up and I asked them, I said, we want to do an NFL fantasy draft
And everybody
party.
does
Want to
it,
have
huh?
like a draft party.
Everybody does it.
And they said, yeah, make sure you make a reservation. So
Yeah, you better.
we're
do
excited for that.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Good times.
We're excited for this podcast, this Facebook
Tell us
Live.
what you think of this new
What-
get up,
Because
right?
what you guys don't understand is we're doing the Facebook Live, but just off to the side here is another camera.
And that's what you're going to put up on our
And that's gonna
podcast
go up
channel
on our
or whatever.
that's
I don't
gonna-
know. He does all that.
That's going to go up on our YouTube channel. I did put the link in the bottom of this description of the Facebook
Do you
Live.
think it's there?
It's there, but I don't know if you guys can click on it. If not, what I'll do is I will put a link inside the as a comment in this video when we're finished.
Yeah, I see. I love it on the bottom of that screen.
Okay.
Is that Melina?
I don't know. I don't have my
Thank you
glasses.
so much, my
I'm
friend.
blurry. I'm blurry. But again, guys, we have fun doing
It's all
this.
about trying new stuff.
We do have fun doing this.
Yeah.
She does cut me off a lot. I
Baloney!
mean, major. I get right into a point.
Well, if I have something to say, I need to get it out.
You just bulldoze
Is
your
that
way
wrong?
through it.
Well,
No,
whatever.
That's great. That's
It's not going to change. 27 years.
27 years.
29 together.
29 together.
It ain't going to change.
It's
So
not.
I think you should stop complaining and get used to it.
Just
throwing that out there.
This is the direction of the show, I guess. That's amazing. I'm excited.
I'm weird because I have no notes. Normally it's like, okay, what am I going to
we
talk about? I don't know.
usually have talking points. We do have.
Well,
a
you
lap-
do have a Met hat here, so you want to talk about
oh,
that?
Oh, that's right. So it's a prop.
I thought that was a reminder.
It's a prop, but it's also something I wanted to talk to you guys about. So being a Met fan is not easy.
No.
It's not an easy thing because being from New York,
it's not.
a lot of people in New York seem to gravitate towards the Yankees.
They do.
And I get it. They've won 20-something championships, almost 30 championships. The Mets
Yeah,
have
but it's
won-
almost like a status now.
It is.
You have to be. If you're from there, you're a Yankee fan, right? It's
It
a
seems-
status.
and I will say this, as a Met fan looking into the Yankee realm, it does seem like a status
I think it is.
symbol to be
I
a
think it
Yankee
is.
fan. I see people out here in Arizona wearing Yankee apparel all the time.
Yeah.
And I know that they're not from New York. I just know it. They're wearing it because it's a dark hat. It looks good with
It's
their pants.
status.
It's a status thing. It's like an iPhone, right? Now this is the one thing about being a Met fan that I've said it before that I really enjoy is the fact that nobody in their right mind would wear orange and blue unless they were a fan. It's not really
Because the colors clash, right?
it's not.
They
it's-
just don't
I don't
go.
like the colors, and they don't go good together.
No.
But because that's what the Mets decided to put on their on their hat and their uniform.
Well, what is it? Giant orange.
It's giant
Dodger blue.
It's giant orange, Dodger blue, and Yankee pinstripes. That's
Yeah,
how the Mets
pretty
got
cool.
their colors. If you didn't
That's
know
a
that.
fun little fact.
True story.
Fun little tidbit
Back
fact.
in the day when the Giants, the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the New York Giants left New York, the fans wanted another team. So they came out with the New York Metropolitans. They took the giant orange, the Dodger blue, and the Yankee pinstripe.
Love
so
it.
basically, I'm 33% Yankee fan, 33 and a third percent. I'm not. I don't want to say that.
No, not really.
But the thing is, though, the Mets have been playing well. I think the Mets have to stay consistent with their pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob deGrom is set to make a start sometime this week.
What he said.
I'm not exactly sure.
What he said. What?
I'm getting into my team stuff.
I know.
I'm on a roll.
I know.
And historically, the Yankees have been better than the Mets, but it was kind of nice to rub it in the faces.
You know what I'm
of the
thinking
Yankees
about right
fans
now?
and beat them twice. What do you think?
I wish the weather would cool off so I can get on that hiking trail again. I can't take it.
No, and so
I'm having withdrawals.
that's another part of our channel. Again,
Enjoying life.
enjoying life. Click on that link. If it doesn't work, I'll send it. But we've got a lot of hiking videos.
Yeah.
Do we have
They're
anything
old,
from
though.
They're old, but that's because it's 150
My
degrees
favorite
out.
one is the Sedona one, the Bell Rock Sedona. So if you guys want to check that out, I find it to be very entertaining because there was a little situation where you got all scared and would not continue walking.
I'm
and
afraid of heights.
He's off in the
I'm afraid of heights.
distance, yelling at us.
A man admits when they have faults. A man can cry when watching a war movie. And a man is a man if he admits that he's afraid of heights. I'm afraid of heights. What do you want me to do? My favorite,
but you wouldn't even walk
know.
anymore.
It
you were
scared me.
like
I was afraid.
yelling at us.
Because
we were sitting there waiting for him, and he started
teasing me.
yelling.
I was like, get away from the ledge. They were teasing me.
We
They
were sitting
creeping
there
closer.
it was like huge space.
My favorite one, though.
It was big space.
My favorite one was the one that we did down here in the valley where we saw the two ghosts.
We didn't see a ghost.
We saw.
Oh, my goodness. There was no ghost.
Listen to me.
There was no ghost.
Look, and she doesn't
He's
believe
out of
me.
control.
No. We were about 150.
It was a lady, and she walked past us. Period. The end.
We were about 150 up and about 200 feet away from this person that was coming up the trail.
And she came towards us.
She did.
And walked past
that was
us
a different
with a
person.
hat.
She's not paying. You're not listening to what I said.
Same person, people.
It's not. The guy was an older Mexican man.
Funny.
He had a
funny.
sombrero.
It was a lady.
No, the one you
The
saw.
sombrero, yes. Lady, like the big hats.
Sombrero.
Yeah.
It was.
But it was a lady, and she walked past us and said hello.
No, Jen, that was not the same person. It was a guy.
There was
He
not
had a
another
sombrero
person.
on. Listen, we got past him, and I said, because I looked off the trail, because I thought he went off the trail.
No.
I thought he went off the trail to go to the bathroom. I went off the trail, and I said, honey, that guy's gone. The guy's not even there.
I think that's the last video that actually went up.
Because it's been
So
hot.
maybe check that one out too. Check out the Sedona Bell Rock. And then that last one.
I think
you put like in the thumbnail, put like a transparent.
Ghost. I want you guys to watch that video, and I want you to
So
comment.
not true.
I want you to see. I want you to tell me and Jen. Do you believe me that I saw a ghost with a sombrero, or do you believe Jen?
They believe me.
This hat doesn't fit right.
They already believe me. That's all there is to it. So period.
Well, the bottom line is, everybody, the weather is going to start cooling off here in the next month. And we are going to start hiking again.
Yeah.
That's
I do have one more thing to talk about. The cup. When you brought the cup up. So we have these. So I've posted, I've been posting our hydro flasks, right? The coffee just does not get cold in the hydro flask.
No.
Like, it's incredible. So this is Yeti, which is what Hydro Flask's competitor, I guess. So this was a little bit cheaper than what the Hydro Flask is, which is why I got these. And we're testing them out to see, is the drink going to stay cold? Is it the same?
Maybe.
Because it's the competitor.
Well, I can tell you that my water's cold.
Yeah. But you want to know something? I have to check the Hydro Flask in this size, like the tumbler kind. It doesn't feel as thick.
Maybe.
So the Yeti is not as thick as the Hydro Flask.
Right.
That is just my first observation. But I would have to actually go to the store and hold a Hydro Flask this size to figure it to really decide.
You really went in
how that
depth
is.
on a Hydro Flask. You talked literally for 2
I love
minutes.
them. Did I?
Yeah, at least 2, maybe 3. Wasting a lot of our viewers' time talking about a cup.
Well, maybe they're in the market for one.
What are you, the salesperson for
I might
Yeti?
be.
You should go
I
work
might
for
be.
Yeti because you sold it.
I sold Yeti or Hydro Flask. I
Or
can't
both.
determine which is better.
Or
What's
both.
that say?
I can't. I have no glasses, guys. I
Hold on, I'm
apologize.
gonna lean in.
No, just don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so guys, let us know in the comments
Thanks,
section.
Kim. Kim says that we're hilarious, and she believes me.
Of course she does. Let us know in the comments section down below, guys.
I got your back too, girl.
Do you guys like this setup? Trying to talk is like talking in a storm when she's next to me. I'm trying to make a point, and it's like this hurricane of noise just coming out.
A hurricane of noise.
Yeah, it's a hurricane of noise. I just want to say one.
I think I'm insulted.
Don't be.
Whatever, dude.
So can I
Whatever, dude.
say something?
Whatever, dude. You kissed a guy.
What?
Friends.
Oh. I'm put on the spot. I'm like, wait a minute. My dad when I was 10?
No, the episode where Chandler and Ross and
my
Monica
face-
was
my
involved in
face-
that. They're all like going at
My
each
face-
other.
My face got all red.
And then so every time Chandler would try to say something to Ross would be like, whatever, dude, you kissed a guy.
All right. Well, now I got your point. So, guys, let us know in the comment section down below.
Go watch that. It's a funny episode.
Do you guys like this setup? Again,
Let us know.
It's the Facebook Live and then also the podcast videotaping simultaneously.
Yeah.
Because now I got to go edit that and put
Well,
that
there's
up on the
nothing really to edit,
Nothing
right?
really to edit. We're probably just going to keep
Just
it
the
in.
beginning where you hit record and set. Well, you
then
could even leave that,
I
right?
have to-
Because it's funny.
I have to lay the microphone audio down onto that video, though.
Gotcha.
So we have microphones here. We don't
See, he does that.
we don't
I
have them
do that.
connected to the phone here.
I don't do that.
Only over there.
I don't do that. I can't do that.
So I guess we're going to end this, right? You want to end this?
If you're done talking.
I'm done.
Done
I'm
talking and cutting me off.
Cutting you off. You cut me off. We're going to do this
He's very
again.
long-winded.
I am.
So,
I am.
you know, if you don't get it in, right, period, sentence, there was a small little slight pause. You got to jump in and say what you have to say. Otherwise, you'll just sit here. You'll just sit here and
I am
never say
sweating.
anything.
Oh, I am sweating. Let me touch
Are you sweating?
Let me touch on what she's saying. So, in Arizona, there's a time that you have to lower your air conditioner so that you basically save
peak
money.
hours, peak electric
Peak hours are from 2
So
p.m.
dumb.
to 8 p.m. So
It's 3
we had
o'clock
to-
right now for
yeah, we
us.
had to take the air conditioner and basically
Pump
so-
it up to like
right. So I'm
suck.
sweating because of that. And then at 8 o'clock tonight,
It's not good to live like that, though. We have to figure something else out.
no, especially when people think
We
I'm
don't know
sweating.
what to
Like,
do.
gee, Dave, are you struggling? Dave's struggling over there. He's sweating up a storm.
I didn't even notice. Maybe I'm
Oh,
used to
I
it.
did. I can see the light shining off my high forehead.
You can?
I can.
Okay. I don't see
A
it.
long workout. Yeah, right. Talking.
Well,
Trying to
we could
talk
go
over
hiking.
her. It's a long workout. It is.
Oh, whatever. Whatever.
All right. So we'll see
You
you guys.
wish.
And if you guys
He
like
loves
this,
it.
let us know because I liked it. Now here's the kicker.
Dave is very long-winded.
Unlike our other Facebook Lives, all you have to do is hit the screen. I got to get up, walk around, reach over, and
Yeah, well, just reach forward and end the live, and then you end the other video.
well, I don't want to reach forward because then if I do that, I'm going to bang into the microphones.
Well, that's why I'm not going to move, and
That's
I'll let
why
you
I'm going
do
to
it.
go around. That's my point.
And you're going to leave me sitting here?
for 1 second, Jen.
Oh, let's count it.
It's not really one. It's going to be two, but it's like you've
Let's
done
count
this
it.
before.
Up, one. Up, where are you? What's going on? It's more than 1 second.
We will see you guys. Enjoy the rest of these Facebook Lives and
Bye,
enjoy
guys.
the podcast when they come out.
Next time we'll have like more like, okay, what do we get? Like, this was like a last minute, like,
I guess I'm
let's
gonna
just
sit
get
down
this.
again. I'm just going to jump right back in. I guess we're done.
We are. I just wanted to say next time we'll have more like, what are we going to talk about? It'll be more structured, right? This time we're just like,
It
I'm
doesn't-
going to set it up and we're going to go
And
live.
it
We had
doesn't matter,
absolutely
'cause
nothing
we're
to
pretty
say.
good. We can
I had nothing to say.
We bounce off each other. The thing was like, what, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 minutes? We did good.
I have no idea.
We did fantastic.
Now you know what it's like
We did a
when
good
we're
job.
sitting on the couch or driving down the road in the car.
Yeah, it's fun.
Woo! Conversation with Jen and Dave.
The crazy thing is, this is real.
Chit-chat.
This is not an act.
It's real life. Real life right now, guys.
This is why it's so easy.
Yeah. All right, guys. Peace out. Love you all. Have a great day.